Okay, so I chose a few key concepts. So before moving into studying microscope, so here I want to get started with the refraction of light. We are talking about light, but I want to discuss sound as an example. Why? Because both are wave, they have very common aspects. So in Korean, all the same, there's like this proverb exists. So in Korean, 낱말은 새가 듣고 반말은 쥐가 듣는다. Have you ever heard about this before? So in English, birds listen to your talk during the daytime, and rats listen to your talk during the night. And I was actually curious about whether this has a truth from scientific ground. So to understand that, we have to understand first the refraction of wave, or in this case, light. So if you have, you're going to the restaurant, or just grab a cup of water and you look at the straw changes. Here, what you see is actually after the interface, that straw looks closer to you. So that's what you see, and that's due to the refraction of light. What I have to say here is when the wave propagates, let's say there's a medium here. When wave propagates and meets the interface of medium, it does not go directly. If the medium has higher refractive index or more dense medium compared to the original medium, what it happens, it tends to bend toward the more dense medium part. So that's why. So let's say this dense medium and the light enters. Instead of going this, it actually bends towards this. Change the angle. So here bends towards more dense medium. So keep that in mind. So that's what happens here. And also, interestingly, in the there's a mirage, in Korean 신기루 현상, and looming artifact. So have you heard about mirage, right? In the desert, you are looking for, let's say this plant. What happens is warm air, cold air. So it's on the daytime, they heat the sand. So it's going to be very hot, means nearby air is warm and it will expand and lower density. So optically, it's also lower too. So what happens is the light from this leaves go, and then what it undergoes, it has a lower density, higher density, or high refractive index. The light actually bends. Oops. Bends towards more high refractive index. So very important thing for you is you perceive whatever coming into your eye. So leaves coming into eye this direction. So you consider, oh, underneath the sand there exists a tree. So that's called the mirage. And what happens at night? Exactly the different phenomena can happen. So let's say you are in the ocean, you are at the cliff, and you are looking for a ship coming, let's say at night, or and what happens is the water, seawater is cooled down, and the air gets more dense and higher density and optically dense, and compared to the upper region. So the light coming from the ship, now it enters to this direction because it's warm or lower density, lower refractive index, and then high. So it bends towards higher. So what happens to my eye? Strangely, there's a ghost ship. It is coming from the sky towards me. So this is called the looming image. So in fact, this happens to sound as well. So that's why during the daytime, birds which are a higher location can hear your talk well. And at night, all these waves tend to go down, okay, down towards so that the rats listen to your talk. So somehow I don't know whether the people, the old Koreans understand this phenomenon, but somehow this proverb is very interesting. And it shows the refraction of the light phenomena very well.